Hello and welcome to my channel. What I'm going to do today is pull for all the zodiac signs to get the daily reading and see what's coming for you in the next 24 hours. If you are watching the live, welcome. I will have a replay available for those who have missed the live. I'm doing all signs. I have not started yet, but if you want to watch the replay, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel where the replay will be on if you do not want to wait for your sign or if you missed your sign. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start with the earth signs first, and whenever I do the replay as well, I will have the timestamps available so that you do not have to wait. You can just go right to the timestamp and view your reading as well, okay? So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the Virgos, okay? We're going to do a message for general, a message for love, and a postcard from Spirit. So, Spirit, thank you so much for your beautiful messages. What messages do you have for the Virgos watching? Thank you so much, Spirit. We have the Tower in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles coming out. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Okay, Three of Wands coming in. So a lot of new energy, the Sun, vitality. Maybe you've let go something previous that wasn't meant to work out here. We also have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Cups here, okay? A lot of cards coming out, but this is actually a really good reading here. We have the Ace of Swords, which discusses about learning and lessons learned. So if you are Virgo or you have Virgo, very strong Virgo transits in your chart, you may have experienced a period of reflection, okay? Or you're about to experience a period of reflection to really just visit and revisit what it is that you've learned, okay? Now we have the Ace of Cups. So this is about emotional fulfillment coming in, knowing how to protect your heart, knowing how to utilize resources to make sure that your heart is in good hands, and using your discernment as well. So whatever you've experienced in the past, whether it be past betrayal, or something that caused you pain, you now recognize that energy and you have the resources and tools and discernment equipped on, okay, so it's like you are equipped with those tools and resources to protect your heart and have discernment based on this past ending or something that had happened in your past with the Tower in reverse here, okay? We also have the Sun, so I feel like in this next 24 hours, you will be experiencing a lot of vitality, a lot of energy here. You may be feeling connected to the universe, connected to nature in general, just really feeling flowing and happy and free. We have the Three of Wands, so this is like starting a new venture, a new beginning after walking away from something with the Eight of Cups here. The Eight of Cups is all about moving on, moving forward. You're done with that chapter. You're putting it to an end. After great reflection, you're ready to walk away now, okay? And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So you're walking right into your happiness here, your stability. Nine of Pentacles is all about luxury, stability, enjoying your environment, enjoying the decisions that you made, okay? Experiencing that reward from the choices that you've made in the past is what I'm feeling for Virgos, okay? So all in all, really good energy here. Maybe after something had happened, but nevertheless, you understand that it was a lesson that had to be learned. We also have the Ten of Cups here, so I really feel like within this next 24 hours, there's going to be a lot of happy moments, maybe with friends, maybe with family here, but just like enjoying the moment all together or doing activities with loved ones that's going to make you feel really happy, really content, and really at peace with yourself and with others, okay? So that was for the Virgos. We're going to go ahead and move on to messages of love to see if any love messages come out for the Virgos. If you guys are just popping in, I am doing 24-hour readings for all signs. I just started with Virgo. If you're coming in late and you're a Virgo, not to worry. I will have the replay on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio, okay? I will also have timestamps available for those who are in need of just going straight to the sign and wanting to access that and get their message. All right, so let's see what messages we have coming in for love. Already we have Archangel Raphael. His energy is here. This is about truth, healing, and serenity. So Archangel Raphael says that if you ever need healing or you're wanting to call in love, you're wanting to call in your soulmate, ask Archangel Raphael for help, for guidance, for strength, and for healing, okay? Anything else? No, Sagittarius is not, it's not done. We haven't done that. I just started, and Virgo is the first sign. Okay, so For Virgos, we have energy of accomplishment, okay? This is Six of Wands energy. So feeling a sense of accomplishment, whether it comes to love or romance within the next 24 hours, okay? Maybe some good news, or maybe feeling vindicated after something from your past or somebody from your past did not treat you correctly. There's some vindication coming for you, okay? Some vindication and some reward is here, okay? For now, Spirit says to focus on yourself. We have self-care, self-love, okay, in the next 24 hours. So this is going to attract love to you. Whenever you focus on yourself, that's when it comes in, right? It's always that way. I remember when I took time to focus on myself, oh my gosh, I had like so many unsolicited, I had so much unsolicited attention, because you're attracting that, right? You are a magnet. And when you're focusing your energy on yourself, people are going to be, it's going to reflect that in the world, okay? So people are going to just be drawn to you whenever you focus on yourself and you pour into your own cup first, okay? So remember that, Virgos. All right, so lastly, I'm going to finish off with the Virgos. I'm going to do a postcard from Spirit, okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you are not a Virgo and this is just resonating, that's cool too, because we are in a container. So it can resonate for all as well. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so a card did come out, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on reading this. This is from my postcard from Spirit deck. Okay, one of my favorite decks. All the messages so far that I've pulled for myself absolutely entirely resonate. So let's go ahead and see what's coming up for Virgo. So it says, "Dearest you, we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you are brave and you will have courage. Act as if you are love and you will be a magnet for love." What did I just say? Oh my, I cannot believe this. Okay. You will be a magnet for love and experience the love of Spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you are truly in sync with good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world. Interact with it and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that were the truth. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty or cavernous, chaotic, or barren. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if you're the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret. You are infinite potential. Loving you so much. Rainbows explode in the ether. The universe. That's a beautiful message. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. And I loved how it just really was in sync with what I was saying about us being magnets and us pouring love into ourselves and then attracting that. That is such a huge message to come out, a huge download to come out for the Virgos, or just for anybody who is watching and here, okay? Okay, so next we're going to move on. We are in the earth signs. We're starting with earth signs this lovely morning. We're going to go ahead and move on to our Capricorn energy, okay? So if you guys are just coming in, welcome to my live. I will be posting the replay of the video of the readings on my YouTube channel. So if you are a Virgo and you missed it, you can always subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio, where I will have the replay with timestamps on for all the signs, okay? So we're going to go ahead and move to Capricorn. You're welcome, Virgo. Oh, I'm so glad that resonated with you. I'm so glad that you received those messages. So now we're going to go ahead and move to Capricorn. Spirit, thank you so much for your beautiful messages. What messages do you have for the Capricorns? Oh, I'm so glad it was. Oh, thank you guys so much for your feedback. Thank you so much, Spirit, for your beautiful messages. What messages do you have for my Capricorn? Thank you guys so much for your likes and your follows as well. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for your beautiful messages, Spirit. Wow, Capricorn's taking a minute. Okay, all right, here we go. Oh, it's coming out. They're all coming out at once. It's like it took so long for them to come out, and now they're here. Okay, so Capricorns, wow. Okay, we have Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups. And after shuffling like multiple times, this is this coincides with the Virgo reading, right? This is about developing and learning lessons and reflection. So it's very collective energy here that we're tapping into. So this is about learning lessons after betrayal, after hurt, and knowing how to use your discernment to recognize energy that does not have good intention, because sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes we attract people who do not have good intentions for us, and they just have their own agendas, okay? So developing the discernment to recognize who has good intentions for you and who does not. This is an act of healing, and it's also an act of learning, okay? When people are malicious or they do not have good intentions toward us, they're teaching us a valuable lesson. So you may think, oh my gosh, I got burned, or oh my gosh, this did not occur the way that I wanted it to happen, or why did this happen this way? But you gained more than the perpetrator did, because you gained lessons, all right, so that you also gain wisdom so that you can move forward in life and no longer attract that anymore. You're done. That's a done deal. That door is closed. You do not have to dwell on it. You do not have to hold on to that. It's time to release it, learn from it, carry on forward, because you're going to be okay, because I see the Ace of Wands, which is emotional fulfillment. So you're going to be okay. The universe is going to provide emotional fulfillment to you. All you have to do is use your discernment from this point forward when people come to you or they appear in your life, okay? So really reflect on things, take things at a slower pace, take things slow, get to know a person. Don't just like jump in and expect for them to be trustworthy or to have your back, because it's not always how it goes, okay? The universe is a great place, it's an abundant place, it's a giving place, but the universe will also give you those lessons that are needed for you to move forward in life, okay? Next we have the sun. So this is about vitality. So within the next 24 hours, you may be feeling a lot of energy, you may be feeling very vital, and also connected, very open, very just knowing that you are safe, feeling supported, feeling grounded in the next 24 hours here with the sun. That's a beautiful card. It's one of the most beautiful cards in the deck, I think, because it just, looking at this card, there's so much yellow, there's so much brightness, it just makes you feel so alive, right? And I feel like that's what you guys are going to tap into in the next 24 hours, my Capricorns. Okay, we have 8 of Cups in reverse. We have death and rebirth in reverse. So what I'm hearing with this message is it's not quite time, or this hasn't quite ended, or there's something that you haven't quite is the word of the day, let go of quite yet. Quite. I think I said quite 100 times in one sentence, right? But it's just not the right time, okay? So if you haven't let go of this situation, of this person, give yourself compassion, give yourself patience, know that you are still learning the lessons that are required to be learned, okay? So if this person comes back and you're just like, crap, I can't move on from this, or I can't let go of this, don't be so hard on yourself, okay? It's just not time. We learn in our own timing. We're here, we choose our own path. It's not, you do not have to be, it does not mean to be hard on yourself if there's something that you cannot move on from, or you just really want to and you just can't. Just be like, it's okay. You know, like, I'm only human. I'm going to give myself compassion for today, and I'm going to accept where I'm at right now. That's the message, okay? We also have Page of Swords. So I feel like what I'm discussing is something that you haven't let go yet. The lesson may be coming in to teach you something new or something different. Spirit says don't be afraid. It's not going to like teach you pain or anything like that. Just you're going to learn. So really try to be in a state of observation in this next 24 hours versus emotion, okay? That way you can grasp the lesson at hand, or that comes from the universe, okay? Just trust the process and trust that you are going to learn something out of it, okay? Even if you don't gain anything out of it, you're gaining lessons, you're gaining experience, and you're gaining knowledge. So you are gaining a lot out of it, actually, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, so now I'm going to do a message for my Capricorns in regards to love. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have, my Capricorns, my Earth signs, in regards to love? What's coming? Okay, we have surrender. Wow, this is a beautiful card. We have surrender. Okay, we have abandonment, anxiety, and happy ending. Interesting. Like, you got to take the good with the bad. No, I think that after this is like addressed, I feel like you've been doing a lot of healing, or you've been surrendering to the healing process. It's been very difficult for you to have to surrender through this process, but I feel like this is not something that you came here to experience. I feel like you're recognizing a lot of the patterns that are repeated from your abandonment wounds, okay? But we have happy ending here. So I feel like whenever you are able to like confront this wound, or this past wound that keeps on repeating in your life, you're going to be able to rid this anxiety and move toward your happy ending, okay? Also have surrender. I'm hearing nobody's perfect for my Capricorn, so I think that's really important to remember that as you go along the way, it's okay to have those experience, those repeated patterns, or attract the repeated people, because it's all learning experience. So Spirit is like, just accept it all, okay? Surrender and accept yourself for who you are. You've been through some stuff in your life, okay? And nobody's perfect. And sometimes if we act on our trauma, all we have to do is take a step back and check ourselves and remind ourselves that we are not our trauma, that this is not going to continue to repeat, because we are divine and we came here to experience the good, and we came here to work through our stuff and release it. So you are not your trauma. That's the main message coming out. Surrender to the process, and I feel like good things will be coming for you once you do that, okay? I have not read for Scorpio yet. I think I'm going to jump to water signs next, though, okay? We're finishing Capricorn, so I'm going to do a postcard for Capricorn, and then we'll go ahead and move to the Taurus, and then we're going to go to water signs. So let's see what postcards from Spirit comes out for the Capricorns. I just did Virgos. For those Virgos coming in, I will have the replay on my YouTube channel, though. So all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll have it on probably within the next hour, depending on how long it uploads to the replay, okay? So that way you're getting your messages. Virgo was a great reading, by the way. So definitely be sure to subscribe if you missed it and you're coming in Virgos. Okay, so this is for Capricorn. So it says, "Dear you, there are times in life when taking a risk is better left for another day. Other times are perfect for taking that leap, no matter how dangerous it might seem. Well, hold on to your parachute strings, for today is leap time. Realize that no matter what, we will not let you fall, drown, get lost, or hurt yourself in any way on this one. Even if it may feel like you are in free fall, we are here for you, and you can stop freaking out about getting hurt and relax into this transition to something new. All the elements are in place, and your soul is ready for a new experience. No matter what you're asking about, it's time to take the risk and do that thing that scares you. No matter what happens, you will land softly, right on target. Don't worry about the outcome. Spirit's got that covered. It's taking the leap itself. That's the point. We love your courage. Embrace it." So Spirit is saying for you Capricorns, or even Capricorns who have this strong Capricorn transits, rising signs, or even if it just resonates with you, to take the leap, lean into your fear, and to take the leap, because you are supported by the universe, okay? That's what's coming out. So Capricorns, I really hope that resonated with you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for your likes and for your follows. Thanks for being in this container with me. I have not done air yet. Just barely starting. I just came on here, just jumped on, finishing up the earth signs. Then we're going to move to water, then air, then fire, okay? If you guys are coming in and you're like, crap, I missed the messages, or, oh, they already did my sign, she already did my sign, that's okay. You can watch my YouTube replay, okay? Because this will be on the replay with timestamps, so you don't have to like trudge through the whole video to get your message, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to Tauruses. So if you're a Taurus, say hello. Let's see what messages are coming up for the Taurus in the next 24 hours. Wow, okay. We have some, oh my goodness, the Fool. So this is about taking leaps as well for you Tauruses. We have King of Pentacles. I feel like whatever leap it is you're deciding to take is going to lead you to, let's do it this way, lead you to financial stability here for Taurus, okay? So, oh my gosh, Tauruses, you guys got the Wheel of Fortune cards. So the wheel is turning in your favor here. We have Four of Wands. This is about stability. I'm feeling a lot of stability or stable energy for my Tauruses, okay? And I think that this is after moving forward from something or somebody that was not giving you stability. You're taking the leap into the unknown, which is going to bring you stability. Tauruses are earth signs, okay? They're all about stability. They're all about that routine, that consistency. And if it's not there, it's not there. It's time to walk away. And as hard as it can be, because Tauruses are very good about relaxing. They're very good about enjoying things in life, pleasure, right? So if that's not being given to them in their environment, well, of course you're going to walk away from that. Of course that's not going to serve you anymore. And it does mean to have to get a little bit uncomfortable and to go into the unknown. But the next chapter that you land in is going to be even more relaxing and pleasurable than you could have ever imagined, is what Spirit is saying, okay? With all these cards coming up, And you will have that stability that you've been longing for, yearning for, Taurus. And you will have that financial stability as well with the Wheel of Fortune. So this is coming in your favor now. The wheel's turning in your favor because you decided to take the leap and not be afraid. You're leaping right into stability, right into financial stability, knowing that you can support yourself, okay? You don't have to rely on anybody else to support you. You've got yourself, regardless of whatever's going on, whatever happens. You don't need anybody to support you. And if they're going to do you more harm than good, then it's time to walk away from them, okay? All right, so let's see what's coming in messages for love for the Taurus energy. Ooh, okay. We have spiritual awakening. So this is about ascension, clarity, defined path, preparing for union. Okay, so making space for that soulmate connection. Man, we also have masks. So maybe you have been through or experienced somebody who is not being honest with you, or who was a karmic connection, who is not being truthful. We have lying to self and others, fake and deception, okay? And maybe this is what I saw in the previous general reading about this not serving you anymore. This is the kind of energy that does serve you, okay? And it's out there. It's waiting for you. Once you leap into the unknown, it will be there for you, okay? You are going to be divinely guided to this connection. If you haven't found it yet, you're being divine guidance. So this is about trusting the process for you Taurus energies, okay? And letting go of this mask energy, this energy that's not real. I feel like even though this energy is not serving you, you love this person very much, and you will always have unconditional love for this person. But I do feel like it is time to go into the unknown, go into something new, and have a connection that is more aligned with your energy. Somebody who is also in a spiritual awakening, or also at your level of ascension, to really share that environment of consistency, of stability, and of pleasure with you. But for the time being, you may have to do it with yourself for a little while, but that's okay, because like somebody's going to come along and match your energy. That's what I see. That's what I know. That's what I feel. Okay. All right. So for Taurus, we are going to do a postcard from Spirit now. Spirit, what messages do you have for my beautiful Taurus energies in this container or watching this replay? Thank you so much, Spirit, for your beautiful messages for Taurus. What messages do you have for Taurus? Whoa. Okay, Taurus, it's taking a little while. Okay, so it says, Dearest you, on Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself and the world. So to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that Spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co-creation. So tell the one we know to be true about you, a story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it. So make sure there are stories you're proud of. Genuine loving from club, it says? Oh, genuine loving fan club. I was like, what? Fun? From what? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, Taurus. So basically that means to tell the story of courage, gratitude, generosity. Once you say those things to yourself, the universe is going to hear that, and that's how your life is going to reflect in that way, okay? And I feel like, again, this is it coincides with what I was saying about the leap and having courage and not being afraid and creating this new story, this new chapter for yourself, which is going to be all the good things, okay? And Spirit is saying, giving you the green light and saying, go for it. Now is the time. There's no better time than now. There's no such thing as a perfect time. If you've been holding back because you are comfortable with where you're at, you're not going to grow. Okay, it's your choice. You can choose to stay in that environment. You can choose to stay in that energy, but you're not going to allow yourself to grow. We grow out of our comfort zones, and I feel like it's time to step out of your comfort zone, okay? Even if it's just like bunny hops or little tiny steps. It's time to grow. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump to my water signs per request from one of my Scorpios on here. But we're going to do Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in that order. Now, if you missed the earth signs, it's okay. I will have the video up on YouTube. You can access the replay. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel. The link is in my bio. So you can access that later on when it's uploaded if you are an earth sign. I am not doing one-on-one questions. I'm just doing all the zodiac signs. If you want a personal reading, you can book with me. The link is in my bio, okay? So we're going to go ahead and move to the Cancers. Let's see what messages we have for my Cancers. Okay, Spirit. Ooh, we've got the Hermit and the Page of Swords. So in the next 24 hours, I feel like there's going to be a lot of reflection, contemplation, learning. We have Seven of Wands. It's to create balance is what I'm hearing. Okay, so we have the Hermit. So this is about just taking time to isolate. We have the Page of Swords, which is about taking time for study and learning and reflection. Also, I see ideas too formulating for my Cancers. I'm also hearing like innovative. So you may be tapping into some innovative energy, maybe some conventional inventional, I'm just kidding, or something that you're creating, okay, or you're getting ideas. Those light bulbs, it's really like drawn to me right now, okay. I also see the Seven of Wands here, so this is about grounding, feeling stable, feeling balanced, and feeling self-control, okay? And I think that this is after this process of isolation and needing to take some time to nurture your own energy yourself, and then coming out feeling like super balanced and super I cannot talk today, Mercury retrograde, thank you. I always blame it on Mercury retrograde. But when it's direct, it's my fault. Okay, so Seven of Wands, yes, there's a lot of stability here. High Priestess, man, I feel like so much sovereignty for Cancers, or just tapping into that sovereign energy after a period of reflection. You cannot always be, it's like I'm hearing the message of it cannot always be to where you're in this energy. You have to recharge yourself at times, okay? So if you're not feeling it or up to it, just know that it's just time for a release or a recharge so that you can go back into this state of sovereignty. Cancers are very sovereign. Their ruling planet is the moon. The moon governs women and children. They're very nurturing and family oriented, and I see them as the head of the family. So always reigning sovereignty, giving that sovereign nurturing energy, okay? That is what you guys are known for. Abundance too. I'm hearing a lot of abundance for you guys coming in. But in order for you to run the show, you got to take some time to recharge and relax and take care of yourself. And it's something that needs to be learned. It's a learned thing. It's not just going to happen, right? That's what Spirit says. Okay. All right, Spirit. Anything else? We have Strength. We have Six of Swords. So for those of you Cancers who are going through any type of transition right now, Spirit says that you are strong and you will get through this. Okay, and I feel like it's going to happen. This transition coming in is going to happen in ease, and it's going to be for you. Okay, so I feel like some sort of growth or evolution. I feel like a lot of you are getting a lot of material gain as well. So just hang in there through the process, even though you don't see what's coming next, or you don't know where the hell you're going. Because I see like she's like just in the middle of the water, like pulling on her hair, all stressed out, like what's next, what's coming next. But then I see those birds like guiding her, and they're just like, just relax, chill out, take this time to take care of yourself, and we're gonna show you what's coming next. It's a surprise, okay? You don't have to always be in control of everything, okay? We're not in control of everything. Spirit is in control a lot of the times. And so if you always want to be in control, it's just know that it's an illusion. And sometimes we have a tendency, whenever we want to be in control of everything, that's just in result of an overactive sacral chakra. So in order to balance out this energy is to take time to rest and reflect and be like, you know what, I just being in acceptance with the universe and be like, okay, fine, I can't control everything, I don't know what's going to happen next, but you know what, I give it all to you, and I just have faith. I'm just gonna live on a wing and a prayer today. That's the message coming out for the Cancers, okay? Very beautiful message here. Just knowing that everything's gonna be okay. I see everything just connecting for you guys. I see everything in, how do you say, in sync and harmony. Just a lot of, I feel like a lot of this has to do with collaboration with yourself. But you connecting with yourself and you knowing what action steps to take next and what to do in order to take care of yourself, okay? And if you don't know that, then you will. If you don't know, now you know. That song's, what is it, Biggie or Notorious B.I.G.? If you don't know, now you know. Okay, I haven't done the Libras yet. I've moved into water signs and I will do air signs next, okay, for those of you asking. Okay, so I'm going to do a message in love for my Cancers just to see what comes up. Spirit, thank you so much for your beautiful messages. What messages do you have for my beautiful Cancers for the next 24 hours? Look at this. We have surrender. Look at what I was saying. Accepting help, letting go, and enlightenment here, okay? Oh, take a break. Look at that. Okay, this is usually about time apart from somebody that you love, but I feel like it's just taking a break for yourself, okay? I don't feel like this is like months long of a break, okay? I think that this is just taking some time to really have for yourself in this next 24 hours. If you are in a relationship or married, maybe just getting some time to take care of yourself and not have to take care of your partner, your spouse, or whatever. Just putting energy into you, okay, which is productive. It is accomplishment to do that, right? It's a great feat. I see your hands in the air like you just don't care. Your hands are like in the air. You're just ready to receive. You're feeling good in this next 24 hours. You're feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, and recharged, okay? You're feeling accomplished because you're not taking responsibility of everything and everybody. You don't know that to people. You got to take care of yourself first. Then you can, like I said, take care of everybody else. But I think that you're going to feel a lot lighter once you take time to take care of yourself. This is a lot of self-care for the Cancers. I don't know why it's coming out, but maybe there's just a Cancer in here that needs to hear that, because a lot of Cancers are very much about sacrifice as well. And at the end of the day, sometimes they don't put themselves first. They put everybody else first. And right now, Spirit is saying to take some time to put yourself first, okay? Okay, so let's see what postcards that we have. What postcard from Spirit? What is your postcard from Spirit? What is my Cancer's postcard from Spirit? Let's see. Okay. It's taking a minute. I'm shuffling, Cancer. Okay. A bunch came out, but I'm going to take this one. Okay. Let's see what comes up for my Cancers. It says, Dear you. It says, there is always more than one side to an argument. Two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today, we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much, Cancers. I hope that resonated with you. Thank you guys so much for being here. We are going to move to Scorpios. If you guys are just coming in, we are doing water signs right now. We just finished earth signs. If you're an earth sign and you missed it, that's okay. I have the replay available for you on my YouTube. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel and it will be there after this live. So let's go for the Scorpios. Okay, Spirit, and this is for rising signs, sun, moon, rising, whatever's in your transit, even if you resonate with it. Diane, Scorpio here. All right, we got a Scorpio in the house. Okay, Spirit, thank you so much. Wow, okay, so I feel like with this spread, and I'm going to show it to you in a minute, we have I feel like a lot of patience is needed in this time. We have the Empress, so I do see that you're manifesting right now, okay, or you're creating abundance. But we have the King of Cups, which is about patience, and then we have the Judgment card, which is about surrendering to the process here. But knowing that the universe has taken your orders and that it's on its way, okay, with the Empress card here. The Empress is also very nurturing, but I just see so much creation when I look at this card, okay, like creation from the womb. Doesn't necessarily have to be a child. It can just be whatever it is that you envision, your dreams, okay? And I feel like that is like being incubated right now. I'm hearing incubation. So it hasn't necessarily come into the 3D, into the tangible quite yet, but Spirit is saying to be patient. We also have the King of Swords. So this is about using your words, okay? King of Swords is always my communication card. And I feel like as you speak your words, or you speak into you use your logic, or you're very descriptive about what it is that you're calling in, the universe is like, okay, got it. It's like this little bird is going to bring it back to Spirit or to the universe, or somebody's taking your order. That's what I'm seeing. Like a waitress at the restaurant taking somebody's